Hi, it's Miss Kim, and I am not in the library. Did you see our program on the Lake County Forest Preserves? Well, I did. It was super informative. It inspired me to come out for a quiet, wintry walk. You should check it out. It's beautiful out here. Look, it's snowing. I love snow. I just wish it didn't have to be so cold. I know. Meet me in the craft room. Whew, it's nice and warm in here. Today we're making snowflakes inside. We've got some fun ideas and some crafting tips for you along the way. Here's what you're gonna need. The basic supplies are the craft sticks, glue, and scissors. Anything else is decorative. Pull out your paint, your glitter, your pipe cleaners, your buttons, any beads, anything shiny. When you go to the craft store, there's going to be a ton of craft sticks to choose from. There are popsicle sticks, there are tongue depressor sizes, all different things in between. Teeny tiny little bitty ones. There's little skinny ones. There's even big ones like this, 10 inches long. Use any size you like. I'm using the popsicle stick size here. You can use 4 sticks or 3 sticks with an X in the middle. Or make any shape you like. Different widths and different lengths will give you a totally different look. And a good pair of kitchen shears can trim them down to any size you need. A few drops of glue is all you really need to hold them together. Using white glue gives you a lot of wiggle time to adjust. I like to assembly line make a few different kinds and set them aside to dry. Here's one where I glued just 6 tips together like the spokes on a wheel, and I like these tiny little ones too. Let's try something a little more complicated. If we break down the shape, you can see there's a hexagon right here, and spokes coming out from the middle. Okay, let's try it. First, we're going to build that hexagon. So we need 6 sticks. Now how I did it, I mimicked these angles by gluing 2 sticks together. Get as close as you can to that original angle, because it makes a big difference when you're fitting them together. Arrange them how you like and glue them together. Then I laid my spokes out. To make it easier, I glued these last 2 together first. There we go. Then I glued mine together with a hot glue gun, but white glue will work just fine. Here it is, ready to be painted and decorated. You could use paint stir sticks like this, glue them together, paint them up. How cute is that? Here's some even bigger ones. Or one this big. How cool is this? This was just wood that I had laying around and some old paint stir sticks. Show us what you got. Come up with something, send us some photos. You can paint your sticks individually or as a thoroughly cured snowflake. I use toothpicks to hold up what I'm painting so it doesn't stick to anything. Either way can work. Being neat counts. White glue dries pretty clear. A hanger for your snowflake can be made with a pipe cleaner or any little bit of ribbon or string. Just be sure to cover it with glue well and let it dry thoroughly. Love buttons. White glue or glue dots attach buttons just fine. The glue dots are super handy. I find it's easiest to push your item onto a dot, then pull it off and attach wherever. Buttons add a neat kind of texture to anything. I plan it out a bit until I like what I see. Then just start gluing away. Glitter glue in a tube is the best. It's nice and neat. When I use glitter sprinkles, I put smooth paper down first, brush my fingers with baby powder, and I tap off the excess. Then I can easily fold the paper and pour the extra glitter back into the jar. The lint roller picks up the last of it. Then seal it with a bit of hairspray or white glue if you like. I put white glue onto the flattest side of a pom-pom to attach it. And once again, glue dots work great for this part. You can also use a glue gun. Then lickety-split, it's ready to go. Just be careful of that hot tip. You can bend your pipe cleaner into a snowflake itself or cut it up and use parts of it. I'm going to use my glitter glue all spread out this time. I've cut my pipe cleaners and folded them how I want them. And I can add more if I like. But I think a little pom-pom will be just perfect. It's so simple and cute. Here's my super fancy flake. I used my glitter glue and pipe cleaner. I trimmed down a stick and added a shiny star I found. But you could just use a shiny dime or a bit of mirror. Whatever you can find. There's so many fun things to try. Well, we hope you got some great crafting ideas. We loved seeing your owls, so if you can share any of your snowflake photos, we would love to see them. Otherwise, stay warm and cozy. Until next time, be for Vernon Area Public Library.